Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. We are queenless today, but that's all right. The king is here, and I have a special guest. I have the legend in the house. We have Joey Caps. Hey, Joey Caps, how are you, sir?
Hey, King, I'm doing great. It's a pleasure, man.
All right. Well, thank you for being here. You are filling the queen's shoes today.
Oh man, don't make me more nervous, King.
y'all let me know if y'all can hear Joey Caps. If we can't, we'll get him turned up, or I'll move the mic around or something. I got the mic down so y'all can hear him. Hope you can. Tacos. What do you mean tacos? If you can see the screen, Joe, you can probably help me read some questions too, if you don't mind on that. But we got Timmy in the house and True Flat already, Psycho, and we got all kinds of people jumping in. Ghost is here. Loud and clear. True Flat says you're loud and clear. So the legend is with us, filling in for the queen. So thank you for being here. He says he's got a little bronchitis, but he's toughing it out for you guys. So thank you, Joe, for filling in for me. We were going to have the 5,000 celebration. We've been putting that off. So now we're up to like, what are we at? 6,300 subscribers. We've been putting it off and putting it off. So we're going to put it off one more week. So, my queen said one more time, again, if you want to send anything, y'all look down at the address. Y'all can send something in still, that P.O. Box 21359 if you want to. And also remember, we've got the super chat if y'all want to do that, or the stickers. I've got Mr. Walter back here. I stole him from Queen, so I can hit him if y'all want to give any super chats today. So we got that out of the way. Now, Joe, we are going to start with the news, and we've got a lot of news today. Are you ready?
I am ready.
And it's not Bethesda news, by the way. It's just gaming news. David says, congrats on 63.5. Thank you, David. I appreciate that very much. I cannot believe I'm already at 6,000. That's amazing. It was like 2,000 yesterday. That is crazy. I'm already there. That's wild.
You deserve it, King.
Well, thank you, Joe.
You deserve it.
I appreciate that.
Put a lot of work into your content, and you deserve
it. My wife says I deserve something else, but anyway.
Oh my God.
Ubisoft. We're gonna start talking about Ubisoft, believe it or not. And you say, what? We are a Bethesda channel. What are you talking about Ubisoft for? Ubisoft has announced that they are going to release 5 AAA games this coming year. And well, they said before next March, 5 AAA games. Now, I don't know if y'all like Ubisoft games at all, but 2 of them are a very popular series, but 3 of them have already been confirmed. The 3 AAA games that have already been confirmed from Ubisoft are Watch Dogs Legion. Have you ever heard of that one, Joe?
Oh man, I played the first Watch Dogs. I played the heck out of that game. Loved it. I didn't play the second one, but the first one, I love that game. So I'm excited. I still have to play the second one, but after I play that one, I'll play Legion.
There you go. There you go. God and Monsters is the second one that has been confirmed. Have you ever heard of that one? No. Anybody else? Y'all let me know in the comments if you've heard of Gods and Monsters. That's the second Ubisoft game that has been confirmed. And then the third one is Rainbow Six Quarantine. And of course, we've all heard of the Rainbow Six games. So those are the 3 games that have been confirmed. Now, the other 2 that have not been confirmed, these are the ones that we think they are. And by the way, I told you about one of them way back, like several weeks ago. I told you about Assassin's Creed Ragnarok. Remember? It is a Viking game, Assassin's Creed Viking game. And some more has been leaked about this new Assassin's Creed game. It's going to be set in the Denmark area, Sweden, southern Norway, as well as Ireland and England. We also know there's going to be no female protagonists. Some people are,
Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
people are going to get mad about that. And the story is going to cover the Saxon kingdoms. My favorite genre is the knights and all that. I love that. That's just my favorite. I guess that's why I love Elder Scrolls and that kind of stuff. I just love it. So, Psycho says that Gods and Monsters has been in development forever. So I guess it's good that they are going to get it out this year. Now, we do know this, that 3 of those games are going to be released this year between October and December of 2020. So 3 of those games, I don't know which ones. Probably those Watch Dogs, Gods and Monsters, and Rainbow Six, probably. But 3 of them we know are going to be released between October and December. So they're coming out this year. So there you go. Big T, Beyond Good and Evil has been delayed. It's not one of those 5. Remember, Joe, I was talking about the one with the pig on it the other day in our podcast. That was it. That was it. That was it. Eli is in the house. Hey, Eli, what's going on? I am doing great, bud. What is the rumor on Fallout 5 New York City? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Fallout 5 New York City. What have you heard about that, Joe?
Well, I made a video.
I know you did. So that's why I'm just throwing it to you.
It's likely if Fallout 4 was actually originally supposed to be set in New York.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
They scrapped it.
Hey, slacker.
Boston. So
I wonder why they scrapped it.
I think personally, there's so much when it comes to New York.
Do you think the technology wasn't there yet? That's
what I think.
I do too.
And don't tell me that New York's a crater and all that jazz, because there's a terminal in Far Harbor that says that New York is gone, Washington is gone, and Boston's gone.
I think the buildings were too big for the technology at the time, because when you got in downtown Boston, the frame rate dropped to nothing in Fallout 4. It still does. So I really think the technology of the consoles at the time just couldn't do it yet. And Bethesda said, let's wait. Let's go somewhere that doesn't have quite as much of a city.
Yeah. And I would be so happy if it was set in New York. So happy. It's where I live. So that would be cool.
Tricky Savage says, I heard a lot of gaming hardware and software has been delayed due to the coronavirus in China. Part of the news we were going to cover in just a minute is the Outer Worlds Switch port has definitely been delayed due to the coronavirus. That's one that we know of. And yes, there are other things. I heard something on the PS5 has been delayed because of the coronavirus, and there will be more because that is just spreading. So, as it starts spreading, games delayed are going to be the least of our worries. So, Eli says, I need merch. Yes, you do. Yes. Shirts and hats. And we need to get some more KingFanMan merch, and we're working on it, by the way. We're working on getting more merch. In fact, I've got something. Well, I can't talk about it right now. I can't talk about it. There's Coach Toolshed. I ain't seen him in a while. There's games with much denser city areas that run fine, like The Division. Can't blame the consoles for Fallout 4 running poorly. You can blame Bethesda's software then.
Well, to be fair, The Division isn't as big as Fallout 4. There's not as much to do in The Division as there is in Fallout 4. That's just what I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just my opinion.
And what I would say probably about the way a Bethesda game is put together, and I don't know about other games, and there may be other games put together like a Bethesda game, but Bethesda games have individual objects that each individual object that you can move and all that, I'm sure makes a big difference Do you know what I'm talking about? Where
Mhm.
where each individual object is a object of its own instead of a static object. I'm sure that makes a big difference. It may not. I might have to talk to a computer programmer, but do you play Fallout 76 on console? I do some. Yes, I'm mainly on PC, but I do. Yes. No, Coach, I'm sure some of it is absolutely Bethesda's engine, no doubt. But I'm sure that part of it is Bethesda's engine, no doubt. Let's see. And then the fifth game. So we got Watch Dogs Legion, God and Monsters, Rainbow Six Quarantine, Assassin's Creed, what they think is Ragnarok, but we know it's going to be that Viking game. And then the fifth Ubisoft game is going to be Far Cry 6, coming out either this year or the start of next year from Ubisoft. So that's pretty exciting. Yes. Have you played any of the Far Cries, Joe?
No, but the one that did interest me was Far Cry New Dawn. Is it called the post-apocalyptic Far Cry?
Yeah, that was kind of like a half step past 5. Manos says he can confirm what King said, that the more movable objects, the bigger impact on the performance. I figured it would have to be. I would figure that would have to be. Hey, there's Lady Braven. Hey, Lady Braven. I hope you're feeling well. Big T says nothing beats Far Cry 3. I love the Far Cry. Coach Toolshed says New Dawn is terrible.
To be fair, that's why I never purchased it. Because I've heard it wasn't that good. So.
Yeah, Far Cry 5 looked good, but yeah, the New Dawn didn't look good to me. But that was just like a half a game, or you know what I'm talking about. It was just.
Why did they do that? What was the point?
Money.
Yeah, okay, money. But if you're gonna make a post-apocalyptic game, why don't you try and max it out? Make a good game.
Well,
they're capable of doing so.
Yeah, what they did was it was the same map as Far Cry 5 was. What they did was basically it was just a big size DLC was what it was.
Yeah, I think that's, to me personally, I think that's silly. If they wanted to
see, Sam said it. New Dawn was literally a DLC, and it was, and they didn't charge full price. I think it was only like $35. They didn't charge.
I don't know why it was a standalone. That's stupid.
Yeah, it was kind of like what was the game from dadgummit, I'm having a lupus moment. The game from Arcane Studio that they did the standalone, but it wasn't a full game. Why did I bring it up if I didn't know?
King, what is it?
Yeah, I know. I can see. In fact, I've got it. Anyway, Dishonored.
Yes.
Yeah, but it wasn't the full one. It was, but they did it as the standalone. So there's companies that do that. It's kind of, it's bigger than a DLC, but it's not a full game. Yeah, Coach says $40. Yeah. Let's see. Absolutely. Okay, so what do you guys think about those Ubisoft games? Now, speaking of new games, while y'all let those 5 Ubisoft games set in, I've got even better news about a new game coming. This one really excites me. It has been announced, Take-Two Interactive announced that Cloud Chamber Studios is developing. It's already started. It's going to take a while, though. They are developing the next. Y'all ready? Give me a drum roll. The next Bioshock is in development now. Oh yes, I am so excited for this one.
King, I gotta be honest with you.
Yes,
that was an awful drum roll by me.
Yes,
I apologize for that.
It was, but you've been sick, so it's all right. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yep. The next Bioshock is in development right now. That is so exciting. I hope they do a fabulous job on it. The last one was released. Bioshock Infinite was released in 2013. So it's been a while since we've had it. So uh, I hope they do a good job. Uh, uh,
See,
I, I I can't wait to see where they go with the series. I hope they do a fabulous job.
Yeah, if you don't mind me intervening here
Mhm.
a little bit, I just saw a comment by Coach. Bioshock without the original team equals no interest. So if they're without the original team,
Mhm.
I wonder what the expectation will be for Bioshock. I know that community is starving for a new Bioshock.
Yes.
And that series has always fascinated me. I've never really played it, but it's always fascinated me.
It's an awesome series.
But without the original people,
Hey, Kane.
I don't know. I wonder what the expectation is now for that game.
I am intrigued, I guess. I said I'm excited. I'm intrigued to see where it goes. I don't know how many of you guys have played through the Bioshock series. I love the Bioshock series. It's really cool. I also like Prey. Of course, Prey had some of the Bioshock team, and it's really Bioshocky. But I really like that Bioshock feel, and I love the Bioshock world. So I'm really intrigued where they go with the series now. I guess that's the best thing, because it is a very unique world. It's kind of like you said, that world has always kind of been intriguing to you. It's a super intriguing world. So I'm just intrigued to see where they can go with it. That's what I am. I'm very intrigued. Oh, speaking of games that intrigue me, because of Manos, I love the game Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I don't know if you know much about Kingdom Come Deliverance, but it is an RPG that is more on the realistic side. And if you guys have never tried Kingdom Come Deliverance, you should. And if you haven't, you can now try it for free. Next week, it is going to be free on the Epic Game Store. So there you go. You can try Kingdom Come Deliverance for free. Isn't that cool? That is very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yes, I played it, Manos. It's awesome. But yes, it's a very realistic, and again, that goes back to that Knights era. I love that era. That's always been my favorite era. But I've heard you've been playing a lot of Skyrim lately. Tell me what you've been doing on Skyrim. And hey, yeah, for you guys that don't know, Joe is a Fallout guy. He's always been a Fallout guy, not an Elder Scrolls guy. And we've been pushing him toward Elder Scrolls to get him to wet his feet on Elder Scrolls, and he's been playing a lot of it lately.
Yeah, King, throw me into the fire, man.
Yeah.
So this past summer, let's give you guys a little backstory. This past summer, I picked up Oblivion. I played the main story, and I did some side stuff. Main story was fantastic. It was a great. I think so far it's the best main quest line from a BGS game that I have played so far.
Oblivion, did you say?
Oblivion, yes. Best main quest. Now, Skyrim, oh my gosh, just Elder Scrolls. I've actually been looking into a lot of Elder Scrolls lore into the wikis. It's so fascinating. It's so incredible. That's the one word I could describe Elder Scrolls is incredible. And it's amazing how one company designed this one universe by themselves. Like, how can you think of this one different universe? It's Elder Scrolls intrigues me. I'm going to dig into more lore. I'm gonna do some Elder Scrolls videos on my channel because it's such an incredible. It's incredible. It really is. And Skyrim, such a great experience, man. I love Skyrim. It's a lot of fun. I'm doing things for the Thieves Guild right now. So, but it's so much fun, Skyrim. The atmosphere in Skyrim is incredible. The music.
Oh, yes.
Oh man, it's incredible.
Skyrim literally saved my life when I was so sick with lupus. It literally saved my life. I playing that game when I was in so much pain and so sick. Yep. Yeah, Fallout 3 and Skyrim was what. Yep. Those 2 games got me through. Well, then Fallout 4, but oh man. Who said it? Manos says I played so much Skyrim from 2011 to 2016. I think I broke my brain. I wasn't the one that first said it, but when I heard it, it resonated so real to me. Somebody said back when Skyrim first came out that they felt like Skyrim was where they really lived and the real life was where they went and visited. That's what I really felt like back then. Yeah, because every day I would get up and play Skyrim all day long, and get off to whatever, eat or go to bed, or so the real world seemed like I was visiting it. It was wild.
It's absolutely incredible, and to think it's 2020, and I'm playing Skyrim.
Still, and it still holds up, Joe.
What does that tell you?
I know it.
It tells you it holds up.
Yeah.
After 9 years.
Yeah.
After almost 9 years.
Coach says he's still playing it right now too.
Yeah. It's incredible.
It's
so incredible.
Big T says until he took an arrow in the knee. Oh, here's some good news. This is cool. Now, I don't know how many of you like Activision games or even know of Activision games, but Activision has announced that we can expect several remasters and reimagined experiences coming this year in 2020. Now, Activision, if you don't know, and you can just look it up, has a huge library of games. And I mean a huge library, and it is a diverse library of games. Me and Joe was talking about this before. Yeah, the Activision has games. Oh, yeah. We were talking about this before, that I think last year they did like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, but they don't only just do kids games. Activision has done things like Call of Duty games. My word, they've done
Star Wars. A few Star Wars games.
Star
Trek.
You name it. Just look up Activision, and then of course
Tony Hawk.
You older people will like this one. I said I wish they would remaster Pitfall. Joe, I'm gonna throw you under the bus.
Oh, King, why?
And Joe said, "What's Pitfall? I've never heard of Pitfall." And by the way, if y'all look right up there on my shelf, Pitfall's up there on my shelf. It's one of my favorite games. I love Pitfall. Joe, but that just means you're too young, Joe. That's a good thing.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
They have a lot of iterations of Pitfall, though. 82, 84.
Yeah.
94.
Yeah, Coach says noob confirmed.
Thanks, Coach.
Well, I told you can play it on your Pip-Boy in Fallout.
Coach, just because I've never played Pitfall doesn't mean I'm a noob.
Stuart says he played Pitfall on the Atari. I played it on my Intellivision. That shows you how. Yeah, that's old. That's old. I think that one up there is an Atari version, but I had it on the Intellivision. They should. Timmy says they should remaster Pong. Yeah, Pitfall Atari 2600. I had it on the Intellivision, but they could. There are some awesome games that Activision could do. It's amazing. Okay, go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, no. See, me personally, I'm a huge. When I was a kid, I played so much Tony Hawk.
Yes,
I love Tony Hawk, and if they could If they could remaster 1 and 2, I'll be so happy. That would Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 was absolutely awful. It was so bad. Just please remaster. I'm not even asking you to make new Tony Hawk games. Just remaster the first 2 games. Reboot them, remake them, do something with the first 2 games.
Okay.
Because it was awful.
Do you want me to make you feel really bad and make me feel really old?
I don't. Sure, go on.
I gave Wolfman. Me and Queen gave Wolfman Tony Hawk 5 for Christmas one year as a present when he was still little. So you were talking about playing it when you were little. So that, yeah.
Well, I wasn't little. I think I was in my early 20s.
There you go. That shows my age.
I think Tony Hawk 5 that came out in 2015, same year as Fallout 4. That's when.
Was it the one that came out with the skateboard?
What? They all have skateboards, King.
Oh, did they all have skateboards? Okay, never mind.
Do you mean Skate? There was a game, Skate 3. It came out in 2010.
No, this was one that it was Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk?
Yeah, it had the whole.
There have been so many Tony Hawk games.
Yeah.
So you probably bought them at 1. Underground 2. There's so many.
David said Guitar Hero was actually from Activision. Activision is huge. They do so many that we don't even realize. I mean, they are huge. Yeah. They are a huge company. Absolutely. Okay. Going to Bethesda for a minute. There was actually some news that come out earlier, maybe not this week, but earlier, that Fallout 76 is coming to Steam. It's coming to Steam the same time that Wastelanders. I believe it's April the 7th.
Yes.
Also, we heard that Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are coming to the Bethesda launcher. Mm-hmm. So I would kind of like to have a discussion, if y'all don't mind, because y'all are going to have to educate me on the difference between the Bethesda launcher and Steam. I have both, but people get all up in arms and all mad that one's on one and one's on the other, and they don't have this one and they don't have this one, and I'm mad. I can tell you this, they get mad that 76 has not been on Steam and these games. I can tell you this, Bethesda games don't run good on Steam. I don't know why they want it on Steam. If you want Fallout 3, what are they wanting? Let's see. They've been wanting Fallout 76 on Steam, right, this whole time. Yeah. Well, and they've also been griping that Fallout 76 don't run very good. Just try to go play Fallout 3 sometime on PC. It don't run very good.
It's almost you need to download the script extender.
Yeah, you have to make it run.
You can't play it otherwise. You can't. It's impossible.
But tell me what's the big deal?
I think
is it a friends deal because you got a friends list? What's the deal?
Because everybody uses Steam. If you're a PC gamer, you use Steam. I can't say everybody, but 99% of PC players probably use Steam. So, and Steam is, it does a great job with the friends list, logging your game hours, the achievements. So when you're talking about now going to a different launcher, people don't like change. And
hey, I agree with that.
To them, it's inconvenient.
Well,
that's why, for me personally, I didn't see an issue in it. And anyway, I thought a Steam release was inevitable. I made a video about that a year ago, and it's happening. Maybe a little too late, but it's happening.
Okay, but Manos just brought up Skyrim's not in the Bethesda launcher. Fallout 4's not in the Bethesda launcher. Why can't we get them all in one place and leave it alone?
In one place. So are you saying that just have it on the launcher, not on Steam, or just have everything on the launcher and Steam?
Yeah, one of the. I mean, just
You have to do both.
Get it all organized.
Steam.
Yeah, get it all organized. I mean,
You at that point you have to do both. Yeah.
I just don't understand all this mess we're going through now.
I don't understand the issues. I don't know the issues. How come people have an issue with Fallout 3 in New Vegas going to the Bethesda launcher? It's already on Steam, so they're not asking you to buy it on the launcher. So I don't really understand that, but I do understand at launch them forcing you to use their launcher. I do understand the inconvenience and people being upset. I do get it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just my opinion on the matter.
You understand it because they have friends and stuff on Steam. Is that?
Yeah. And some people might see it as inconvenient. I don't. I just see it as downloading a new launcher, which takes a matter of seconds. And
I had to download a new launcher for the Outer Worlds.
Yeah. People were upset about that too.
I didn't grab.
They were upset about the Outer Worlds and being, I think, a year. So I think maybe this fall the Outer Worlds will come to Steam.
I mean, I understand. I don't want to have to download a new launcher for every game company we have. I do understand that. But with Bethesda, I wish they would get it together and either put their games on their launcher or put their games on Steam, because it's kind of like Manos just said, we've got some on Steam, some on the launcher. It's a mess. And then some are on neither one. If you play ESO, it's on neither one.
Well, ESO's on Steam. I own it on Steam.
Are you sure?
I got it on a Steam sale last year. I think I got it for like $10. ESO.
Mine's not on Steam. I have to go to their website to play ESO. So I've got Skyrim and Fallout 4 on Steam, and Fallout 3 in New Vegas, and then I've got to go back over to the Bethesda launcher to do Wolfenstein and all these others.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, why can't we get them on the same place?
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
So, but I really don't understand why. I don't understand why they.
I just don't understand people being upset over it. That's just me. But I do get it. On one hand, I do get it, but I don't understand people being mad at Fallout 3 in New Vegas being coming to the launcher when it's already on Steam. But I could see the point with 76 at the time.
Yeah, I didn't understand that at all. Why did they get mad about that? Y'all help me on that. Why in the world would they get mad at it? Inconvenience. If you don't want it, don't get it. Hey, Vaughn, what's going on? So I really want to ask, what is y'all's thoughts about the Bethesda launcher? I heard a lot of criticism about the Bethesda launcher. I've actually had better luck with Bethesda games on the Bethesda launcher than I've had with Bethesda games on Steam, believe it or not. My Bethesda games work better on Bethesda launcher than they do on Steam. Now, that may just be me, but if I try to use Fallout 4, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas on Steam, I always have problems. Always. What do you think? Do you? I never have problems with like Fallout 76, Wolfenstein, the games on the Bethesda launcher. I never have those problems.
Me personally, I don't even use the launcher. I don't game on my PC as much as I should, and I spend a lot of money on this bad boy. But yeah, it's just me personally. I don't know. It's like what Big T said. It's something to gripe about.
Yeah.
It's something to get mad at. It's the internet. That's the time we live in, and it stinks. Yeah. It stinks.
Well, I definitely want my stuff organized. Now that is a me thing. I definitely want all my stuff in one place. But I'm not going to get upset because they bring Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas to the launcher. That's not going to make me mad. No. Oh, by the way, I did not say we do have a prize. It's a freebie by Bethesda, but if you've never gotten one of these, I've got one left to give away. So I'm going to give away one of these Todd Howard masks. It's molded off Todd Howard's face. So we're going to give that away at the end of the show, since I'm out of pop figures, and I've got a really good question to give at the end of the show. No, Joe, you cannot answer the trivia question. So
I'm always disqualified from these things.
You're always disqualified. So on March the 20th, do you know what is coming? Come on, you know what's coming March the 20th.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
You know what's coming.
Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal.
Are you excited for Doom Eternal?
Yeah, I am.
Are you a Doom guy or no?
Am I? All right, my God, King, you're killing me today, King. You're killing me today. So I gotta be honest with you.
True Flat says taxes are coming on March the 20th.
I own Steam. I mean Doom. I own Doom on Steam. I own Doom on the PS4. I really haven't played it though. And this is why, guys. This is why I really don't play many games.
What? 2016? You mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
This is why I don't play many games. I'm a huge sports fan, so I play those games.
Yeah.
I love Fallout.
That's all right.
So that's really all I play. I'm a student. I'm graduating this year, so if I have the time to game, I'm gonna play the games that I love.
I know it.
You know, but I do want to play Doom before Doom Eternal, so I can get Doom Eternal and understand what the heck's going
on. I've already played it. I've already played it.
How many times have you played it?
Well, I've played it. I got to play it an hour at E3. And then
Eternal, you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, I got to play it twice at E3, one time an hour, and then another 15 minutes at E3, and then I got to play it again at QuakeCon, so I've played it 3 times.
Big T telling me not to play the EA Sports games. I play Madden, and unfortunately I do. I play Madden. There is no football game out there for me, for anybody, and that stinks.
I like the college ones, and
the college games were the best, but we haven't received one since 2013.
I know it. I love the old college ones.
Yeah, that's what stinks. And even there are baseball games. MVP baseball was amazing.
Yeah.
So my favorite game of all time, MVP baseball 2005, behind Fallout 3. That's just my
Yep. And of course, like I told you, I wish somebody would make a real co-op racing game where you could sit on a couch and race somebody again. Awesome. You cannot buy that anymore. Why can you not? I mean, I tried to get online and order one. You cannot buy one of those. They do not make one. Nobody.
So, random question.
Yes.
How many hours is Doom 2016? Like, how many hours of gameplay? If I wanted to play this game and get it done in a week, is that feasible? If I play it like maybe an hour or 2 a day, how many hours is this game?
How many hours? That's a really good question. How many hours is
it? Like 20 hours? Is it 10?
Oh no. Let's see. Doom 2016. I bet you could get it finished in. You being a noob.
Oh, geez, Kate. Thanks.
Probably about 12 hours. I bet you being a noob.
So 2 hours a day over 6. Me being a noob, King.
Well, I mean, come on, you know.
See, I do like collecting things, Coach. I do like collecting. Tend to compensate for rage quitting. Big D. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going straight through, if you're just going straight through.
Yeah, I'm
because
I like to collect things.
It's a fast game. Yeah, I want the Steelbook. I love Steelbooks. I'm a Steelbook guy.
Oh, Steelbooks are awesome, King. I told you.
Yeah.
I actually bought my Fallout 76.
Did you see this one that Wolfman just got me? Is this
That's the one I just got.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that
that's
cool?
what I just got from GameStop. Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Yep.
So I've actually got 3 Fallout 76 ones. I've got the helmet. I've got the helmet one.
Where can I obtain that one?
I don't know. I got the Tricentennial.
I have that one.
I got the Tricentennial one. I got this one at Best Buy when it first came out.
Okay. I want
It's
that.
got the 2 people on the back. It's the whole scene. I loved it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I've got 3 of them. Not that I'm bragging or anything, guys. Sorry.
Not that you're bragging.
Not that I'm bragging.
Gears of War 2 Steelbook. Raider Overboss says, "Oh man, I would love to have a Gears Steelbook. That'd be awesome." I love Gears of War 2.
Anyway, back to Doom real quick. Of course, in my review, I said this, but I really mean it. I think the new Doom coming, and I'm not giving any spoilers here, I really believe it is a perfect mix between the 2016 Doom. If you liked that Doom and you liked the original Doom, it is a perfect mix between the two. It's got that original feel, but it's still got that run and gun, and then of course it's got some new things in it too. But it's
awesome.
Yeah.
King.
Yes.
Man, I'm being an awful co-host. I forget what else you wanted to talk about. Do you mind if I bring something up here?
No, absolutely.
If I bring up a topic?
You go right ahead.
So I have an upcoming video that I'm creating, and it is about Fallout 3
Yes.
to the Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
And a lot of people, I saw a lot of people talking about it in the Facebook groups and all that fun stuff on Reddit. And it's like, man, it's a 2008 game. It's old. Why would that happen? I honestly think it's more likely than anybody thinks, because you have Metro 2033 that's coming out through the Metro Redux.
That's right.
Fallout 3 is only 2 years older than that. Bioshock is coming out with, I think, the collection.
Mm-hmm. The whole collection.
For the Switch.
Yep.
And the first Bioshock came out in 2007.
That will be great.
Why can't Fallout 3 come to the Nintendo Switch?
And Bethesda loves the Switch.
Yeah, and exactly. They have a good relationship with Nintendo. And keep in mind, people are saying, they might say, why not Fallout 4 then? That's a 2015 game. The Witcher 3 is on there. Well, The Witcher 3 took a hit with graphics. With Fallout 3, you might not have that.
That's right.
If it was a Switch port. So I just think it's more likely than anybody thinks. Will it happen? I have no idea. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it should.
Yep.
That's just my opinion on the matter.
I wonder why they're staying away from it. If Skyrim can fit on the Switch, Fallout can.
Skyrim can fit. The Witcher 3 can fit.
Then a Fallout can fit.
Yeah, the Outer Worlds. Then Fallout 3 can certainly fit.
But I think,
don't tell me it's an old game, because older games on the Switch.
I don't think they'll do Fallout 4 because of the settlement building.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's too much for the Switch.
Yep.
Fallout 3, that would be perfect.
Fallout 3 would be perfect.
And I want it. That's why I'm talking about it. I want it. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's more realistic than anybody thinks or gives it credit.
Yeah.
That's just what I think.
Or even a Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas twin pack.
Listen, that would be amazing, but I can't really go for that. I can't. And also, I think people don't stone me if you're a Fallout 1 or Fallout 2 fan, but I think Interplay gets too much credit. That's just my opinion. That's just what I think.
Have you seen those mods where they put Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 in 3D? Those are so awesome.
Yeah.
Those are really good. Yep. Let's see. Coach says Bethesda brought Skyrim everywhere because it sold insane copies. Fallout 3 is beloved, but was never that level of seller. Very true.
I agree, but then I disagree because without the success of Fallout 3, the success of Fallout 4 wouldn't have been there. Fallout 4 wouldn't have been as successful. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yeah, it does. And plus, now that Skyrim has been that success, do you think that would lift? In other words, that has made Bethesda such a bigger name. Do you not think that might lift the sales of Fallout 3 even bigger now? If they did,
I wouldn't even say Skyrim would help them. I would say Fallout would, because of Fallout 4 made almost $1 billion within 24 hours of the release.
Yeah. Well, but Skyrim is what made
believe me,
Bethesda. It really did.
I do. I get it.
Yeah.
But Fallout 3 was the introduction to the series for a lot of people.
No doubt. So. But what Coach was saying and what I was saying with him, with Skyrim making Bethesda such a huge company, now it might make Fallout 3 on the Switch even bigger, is what I was saying now. Mm-hmm. Because Bethesda has grown leaps and bounds since then. Yeah. So Fallout 3 has now the ability to sell so much more.
Yeah.
Let's see. Raiders Overball says Fallout 3 wasn't as successful because it was created by a different company compared to the extremely successful previous games. Skyrim changed the industry in ways that Fallout 3 and Oblivion didn't touch. Skyrim was a changer, boy. And we don't.
That's true.
Sorry.
That's true.
No, it's me and you talked about that in a podcast that we probably don't give Skyrim the credit that it deserves.
Yeah. And with that being said, Skyrim made one heck of an impact, obviously.
Yeah.
But just saying, there's no Fallout 4 without Fallout 3. So
that's true.
There's that.
That's true.
So, and as far as the first couple of games, Fallout games being successful, yeah, they were, but also Interplay went bankrupt and went under with the Fallout franchise. And Bethesda, they resurrected a dead franchise in Fallout.
I want you to say that again, because that I know you're going to do something with this, but this is the best point I have ever heard made on the Fallout subject. And I'm giving you a huge compliment here. Yeah. But I have heard people lift up Interplay and Black Isle and put Bethesda down so much. Oh, I wish they still had the Fallout. They would do something with it good.
Yeah. Fallout, Brotherhood of Steel.
Yes.
The worst Fallout game. Bethesda doesn't consider it canon. They took Nuka-Cola. I don't think it exists in Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. There's a reason why Bethesda took over the Fallout franchise. There's a reason why Fallout 3 Van Buren doesn't exist.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that. And Bethesda resurrected a dead franchise.
Well, that's what happened. They literally went out of business. They literally went out of business.
Yeah.
And people are, people try to say that, Bethesda is awful and Interplay is so much better. They went out of business and killed the franchise. And Bethesda raised it up and made it what it is today. So
I just can't get over it. They took out Nuka-Cola for some stupid energy drink to be plastered through the wasteland. What a joke, man. What a joke. Bethesda, they don't get enough credit. That's just, when it comes to Fallout 3 and saving Fallout, not enough credit there. That's just what I think.
Of course they don't.
You could say what you want about 76. Say what you want, but before 76, BGS hasn't created a bad single player RPG. So there's that.
Yep. And Coach makes a great point. Witcher 3 would not be Witcher 3 without them trying to overcome Skyrim.
Agreed 100%.
The Zelda game wouldn't be the Zelda game. What was that? The Call of the Wild? What was that? Breath of the Wild.
I know what you're talking about,
yeah. In fact, the Breath of the Wild, they said specifically it was made because of Skyrim. They actually named Skyrim that it inspired them. So, absolutely. All right, we've got to give away Todd's face. So, are y'all ready?
Get Todd's face, man. I want it. I actually have one.
Yeah. Do you have one? Awesome. So, if you would like one, and if you're willing to give away your address to a crazy person that looks like me, get your typing fingers ready. And if you live in, North America somewhere, get your typing fingers ready, because I have a good and easy question. So don't use Google. No Google, no cheating. Everybody ready? All right, here we go. Everybody ready? There goes Queen hacking up alone. Say hi, Queen. Y'all can hear why she's not on the KingCast. Bless her heart.
Hey, y'all.
David says people can say what they want, but I'm thankful for Bethesda. I wouldn't be playing Fallout without them. Amen. Me neither.
Agreed, David.
Okay, here we go. What very famous actress did both the talking and singing part for the character Magnolia in Fallout 4? Go. Dun, 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 dun. No Googling. No Googling. Y'all know this one.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. No Googling. There you go. Coach got it. Yay. Coach got it. Good job, Coach. If you will send me your address, I'll send you Todd Howard's face.
Did you Google it, Coach? Did you Google it?
Coach didn't Google it. Coach is not a cheater. So, good job, Coach. Yes, Lynda Carter. And I think, isn't Lynda Carter dating somebody at, or married to somebody at Cinemax, isn't she? I think so.
God bless her.
Yeah, I think she is. She's in pictures anyway at somebody at Cinemax. So, yeah. Heath says, "Get well soon, Queen." His 76 teammate had the flu. I think Queen has the flu. She went. I watched Wonder Woman 2. Me and you are old enough, Coach. Some of these people are not old enough to have watched the original Wonder Woman. And Miss Lynda Carter is still as good looking as she ever was, and I don't know how. Bless her heart, because she's older than I am. That was a great question. Thank you, Lady Braven. Isn't that neat that Lynda Carter was in Fallout 4? What was I going to say? Oh, she went. Miss Queen went to the doctor. She was feeling bad, and I think she went too early because I think she has the flu now. But they tested her, and I think they tested her too early because she's gotten sicker since she's been to the doctor. But they're all saying get better. So
thanks, guys.
And I'm just going to try to stay away and not get it again because I'm just feeling better. So
been to the hospital 2 or 3 times this week.
She's married. Lynda Carter is married to the CEO of ZeniMax.
Holy jeez.
Yeah, it is good to be Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Good for her.
Well, that's what you get when you look like Wonder Woman, I guess.
I'm not even jealous.
You're really fancy, aren't you?
You're not even jealous. What are you saying? You're married to the king. Come on, baby. Gee.
I can't with you guys. I can't.
Oh, me. Well, Joe, do you have anything else to bring before us?
I don't. Man, I feel so bad. That's going through this. Oh, geez. I don't think so, King. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'm so sorry. I should have done that a long time ago.
Oh, that's fine. If you're not,
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all go and subscribe to Brother Joe. Absolutely. Everybody go over there and do that. Most of them probably are. Hey
I
Neo,
would
what's
hope.
going on? Y'all please go over there and do that. The last time you were on the KingCast, we got you over 2,000. So
You did.
yeah, y'all please go over there and subscribe to him. He has some awesome content. So please go over there and subscribe to Joe. I'm sorry, I
Thanks,
should have
David.
said that earlier.
Oh, no, that's fine.
I can't hear myself for my queen coughing over here. Bless her heart. Can y'all hear that? Give her hugs and drugs and rugs. Those who get sick together, stick together. I love that. Big T says, Joey, I was sub before you changed your name. That's awesome.
You've been
Yeah.
sub for a while, Big T. Thanks,
Yeah.
man. Appreciate that.
How old
Thanks,
is
King.
the king? That's hey, that's a personal question, but I will answer it.
He's younger than the queen.
The king is younger than the queen. That's right. No, I am. Let's see. I'm 1, 2.
47.
I'm 47. I'm 47 years old.
Oh, man.
Let's see.
You look great, King.
Thank you. I'm just a little bit older than Joe, right? Right, Joe?
Yeah, sure. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Because our daughter is Joe's age.
Yeah.
You could be my dad, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody throw their age up on the screen. That's all right. Let's go. The next week's question will be, how old is the king? If y'all can remember, you'll get a prize. Yes, 47. Well, Joe, thank you for being with us. We've had a good show.
Thank you for having me on, brother.
We talked a lot of gaming news. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Sorry we didn't have our 5,000 party, but we'll do that hopefully next week if we're all well. We got me well, now we'll get the queen well. So y'all go watch our live stream from last night. We enjoyed it. Hey, did you see that, Joe? We went through the Vault 94 last night.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that. When the heck is that closing up?
It's closing up April 7th, the day Wastelanders comes out.
Oh wow, okay.
Yep.
Okay. That stinks.
Yep. Same day it goes to Steam, same day everything happens. So and by the way, are you ready for Wastelanders?
Am I ready? I've been ready since November.
I am too, and I'll be ready to talk about it too. Well, guys, y'all have a great rest of the weekend, and thank y'all for watching the KingCast. Y'all are awesome. Bye, guys. Say bye, Queen. That's her bye. Bye, guys.